Hello everyone, I'm gonna give you a quick demo about the wind turbine simulator. This plot shows the wind speed time series, and this is power coefficient of wind turbine, and this is thrust coefficient of wind turbine, which is a function of tip speed ratio and blade pitch angle. And before simulation, we click setting for setting the parameters for simulation. And here we can set parameters for wind turbines and the wind profile, also different type of models and controllers. And you can see here we have 4 built-in wind turbines, from a big wind turbine, 5 megawatt wind turbine, to a small wind turbine, 100 kilowatt wind turbine. And we got the wind turbine parameters from NREL, which is National Renewable Energy Laboratory in America. So for each wind turbine, we have a bunch of parameter files associated with wind turbine and the aerodynamic data for its wind turbine. And we can also select different wind profiles. We can select step wind or varying wind. Here we select this wind speed from 8 to 17 meter per second. And we can also select different type of models: 2 mast model, 1 mast model with flexible tower or not, and also fast model. Fast model is developed by NREL. It's a high fidelity model with a lot of degrees of freedoms enabled. And we can extract major parameters from the fast code to our 1 mast or 2 mast model. And we use 1 mast model or 2 mast model for control design. And the controller S function, which is basically the controller that we want to use for controlling the blade pitch angle and the generator torque. And we have several controllers listed here. So baseline control is a widely used controller in the industry. So it's basically maximizing energy in region 2 and tracking the rated power and the rated generator speed in region 3. And those H2 and other controllers, adaptive controller, they are developed by us, and we actually have some journal and conference publications for these controllers. And here I will just show you a demo for the baseline controller. And this is just setting for some initial parameters and all the variables that we can observe, and the measurements, so the controller measurements. And then we click start to start simulation. So in this list box, you can click any item, and then the parameter will show up on this on the plus here. You can click any items that you want to show the parameters. And here you can see we are controlling the blade pitch angle and the generator torque. And this wind profile actually covers all the region 2 and region 3, so we have switched between region 2 and region 3 for this wind profile. You can see it performs as expected. So when in region 3, it's tracking the rated power, which is 5 megawatt. In region 2, it's trying to maximizing energy capture. And this is basically the simulation part. We also created some other tools for this platform. We can plot results of the previous generated results. We can also do some frequency analysis. For example, here I will show you a demo. So for example, we want to do frequency analysis about the tower vibration. So we click on this tower vibration x-axis and tower vibration y-axis, and we click OK. And you can see This actually shows the frequency analysis of tower side-to-side moment and tower fore-after moment. And we have a peak here. That's because this is the natural frequency of the tower. And so for our control, we want to avoid causing the same frequency, and we want to avoid the resonance effect. And we can do some other things here. For example, this DEL analysis is damage equivalent load analysis, which helps us to evaluate the fatigue loading on the wind turbine, to quantify the fatigue and the impact on the useful life of a wind turbine. And we can also generate different wind profiles. This is actually this feature is actually using the turbine to generate the wind profiles. And we have different turbulence, and we can have different mean wind speed and time length, etc. And also, we can do predictions about power coefficient of wind turbine and the thrust coefficient of wind turbine. Thank you for your attention.